Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lilian, and in today's video I am going to try out a new makeup brand. Well, it's new to me. It's not a new brand, by the way. It is black owned and woman owned, I believe, and it's called MENTED Cosmetics. I think most of you have probably heard of it. It's quite a known brand actually. I think I've seen it a few times on Saharan's YouTube. I'm not sure, but I feel like I've seen their brand a few times, and they reached out to me and they sent me a bunch of products. So I am going to do a full face of MENTED Cosmetics and do like a first impression type of video. I'm going to use all these products basically, and I'm saying a full face, but I don't think they have a concealer here. So I have some foundation sticks, I have an eyeshadow palette, I have a blush, and I have a lip gloss, and I have lipsticks. So I'm going to use all that, and for the rest of the products I'm going to use my own products. I'm not going to talk too much. The hair is going to come out at the end of the video. It's Purity hair, so make sure to check out my hair brand. I'll leave everything in the description box down below. I am going to do my brows off camera because they don't have any brow products, or at least they didn't send me any brow products, so I'm just going to do my brows off camera and then I'll be back to start with the products. To be honest, I'm not even going to prime my face because I already did my skincare, so usually I just use that as a primer, and it's currently like 10:30 p.m. so I'm gonna take this makeup off anyways, and I kind of want to see how it will perform without like a primer. So they sent me 4 foundation shades actually, starting from L10 to L20, L30, and L40. These stickers, like on the back, they do not match the shade in the packaging at all. These stickers almost look gray. I did swatch these on my Instagram already because I received these products quite a while ago, but I was so busy with deadlines and then Easter, and then I went home and lots of stuff happened, so I didn't really have time to actually test out these products, and I wanted to do a video on it. So I was like, you know what, now that I've got a little bit of time, might as well try out the products. This is what the shades look like. Let me show you guys. As you can see, they're not really realistic. To be honest, it shows the undertone. Let me say it like that. The skin tone. This is L10. I think this might be a little too dark. I'm just gonna swatch it on my face. By the way, I've never used what's it called? Foundation sticks. L10 definitely seems too light. Doesn't look like the right undertone. This is L20. This looks a bit better. As you can see, that's a very close match. One thing about me, I like my foundation to be a little bit darker because then I can just go off with the concealer and balance it all out. This is L30 and then L40. Okay, we almost have no space. Okay, so usually I would go for L40 because I like that kind of warm undertone. And I feel like if I use L30, it might be a little bit too light if I apply it all over my face. Let me see how L30 and how L40 look on my neck. This is L30 and this is L40. Because at the end of the day, what you're trying to do is match your neck and not necessarily your face. So as you can see, L30 is definitely too light. L40 is a bit on the warm side, but I think I can work with it. I'm gonna see how it looks, and otherwise I'm gonna mix these two because they look pretty good together. Okay, let's start off with L40. Let me apply a little bit of setting spray just to make the application a little bit smoother. I feel like this is hypoallergenic because it doesn't have a smell. Like, oh yeah, see, hypoallergic, vegan, and dermatologist tested. That makes sense. I personally don't really mind perfume. To be honest, I like it when my makeup smells nice. But I don't mind this either, and you know, if it's better for your skin, why not? I don't know if I'm applying too much, but We're about to find out. I think this is actually a pretty good match. I'm going to try it with a beauty blender first, but I am gonna spray my face because just to make it a little easier to blend. The finish is really nice, however, I find it quite hard to blend it out. Like, I'm actually putting in like fourths. Maybe I'm used to liquid foundations, but also the Fenty Beauty Match Sticks, which are contour and concealer sticks, I feel like those are a little bit smoother and easier to blend out than this one. I just wish this foundation was a little bit creamier. But the finish, it almost looks like skin. Like, the finish is really, really nice. The coverage is pretty good. It's not full coverage, but I feel like this is like a light to medium coverage. I do have to say, this literally feels like I've got nothing on my skin. It's so lightweight, which I didn't expect because it's like a stick foundation and it's not that creamy, so I thought that it would feel very heavy. But I don't know how I feel about building this, like trying to add another layer, because it kind of, like when you apply it, it kind of feels dry. So I just wish the stick was a bit creamier. So this is what it looks like. I think it's a pretty good match actually. So I'm just glad I didn't have to mix it. Now I'm going to use some concealer. They didn't send me any concealer. This foundation I would actually wear outside, just like this. Like, that's how good it looks. Like, it actually looks like skin. It looks like skin. So that is really amazing. And it also doesn't feel like I have something on my skin. Like, I can touch my skin. There is a bit of transfer, so I would still set it with some setting powder. This looks really nice and very natural. Moving on, I'm going to apply some concealer. I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Butterscotch. So this is just to cover up my dark circles. Then after this, I'm going to use my Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 16 to kind of highlight my under eyes. Okay, so my face is set, as you can see. I didn't apply much setting powder to my face, like only to my T-zone and my jawline. So I'm going to use the eyeshadow next to create a quick, simple, if I can open this. Jeez, how did I open this last time? Okay, so now that my face is set, I'm going to use their eyeshadow palette. It's called their Everyday Eyeshadow Palette, and looking at the shades, it explains why it's called that. Because these are very neutral brownish shades that you can easily create day and nighttime looks with, and I love it. This is my favorite type of eyeshadow. This is what the shades look like in real life. It is very much warm brownish colors. It's giving autumn vibes, fall vibes. I love it. This is my favorite type of eyeshadow palette, and I literally have multiple eyeshadow palettes that look like this, but I still can't get enough of them. So I'm going to start off with this color right here, just to create kind of like a base. Also, I love how big this mirror is, and it's like a proper mirror. That is amazing. Now I don't have to carry a whole mirror with me. Ooh, my mirror is dirty from that side. Now I don't have to carry a whole mirror with me when I'm traveling, because this is literally the perfect size mirror. So I'm just applying that all over my lid. It's very similar to my skin tone, to be honest. So similar that it's almost not showing up, but it's more of a yellow undertone. Next, I'm gonna go in with this color right here. I'm freestyling, by the way. I'm literally just looking at this palette and kind of looking at what might look good. I'm going to apply this color right here in my crease. I do have to say there is lots of kickback, like the powder is flying everywhere. But ooh, that is very pigmented. Let me zoom in a little more. As you can see, I barely touched it. I love this color, wow. This color is gorgeous. and it blends so smoothly. Wow. Look at that. That is a gorgeous color. And I thought it might be a little too light looking at it in the eyeshadow palette, but it's definitely not too light. I took the eyeshadow a little bit too high, so I'm gonna try to fix it with some setting powder. There we go, much better. Next, I'm going to mix these two colors and put it in my outer crease. By the way, I am using the same brush for this whole look. I like to do that when I'm working with brown shadows because I feel like it makes it blend even more together. And I do bring it in a little bit, but only when I have some left over on my brush. Like, I focus on the outer first and then I bring it in a little. I really like that. I'm going to go back with the light shade that I first started with that you almost can't see and focus it on my lid. I usually love to add a shimmer, but I'm actually going to keep it matte today because I really like this look. My cat almost fell off the sofa. By the way, for those of you that don't know yet, I got a new kitten exactly 1 week ago. I received my kitten and he's sleeping now on the sofa, so I don't even want to wake him up and show you guys, but I'll show you guys in my other video. I actually showed him earlier when I was filming my hair video, so if you want to see my kitten, go over to that video. Okay, I'm going to do my eyeliner and lashes and apply some bronzer to my face. And then I'll be back to try out the blush and the lip products as well. Okay, so I put my lashes on. So they didn't send me a bronzer. I'm not sure if they have bronzers, but because they didn't send me one, I'm going to use the Benefit Hoola Toasted Bronzer. And because I don't really contour, I kind of like to use this as both a bronzer and a contour, and to bring some color back into my face, as you can see. I like to bring it a little higher up though, more on my cheekbone. And I use the leftovers for my nose. I'm not a big fan of nose contour and I don't really do it. So that's why I just use the leftovers on my bronzer brush and brush it on the sides of my nose. The star of the show, Mented Pinky Promise Blush. So the shade is called Pinky Promise. There's so many tongue twisters in this video. I don't know what's going on with me. Anyways, you guys know I love me a good blush. Ooh. I don't think I've ever tried a blush that's this color. It's very pink, but like a light, soft pink, and it has kind of like a warm undertone. I see very slight shimmers, but not sure if that will even show up on the skin. Ooh, I love this. It's a very soft blush. I usually use very like orange or red type of blushes, very popping, you know, but this is a very nice soft pink blush. Very subtle. Yeah, I love that. I love that. I'm not even going to put it back in the packaging because that's going straight into my makeup bag. What else is there? Highlighter. Let me just spray my face first. Then I'm going to apply some quick highlighter. I'm not a fan of going overboard with the highlighter anymore. I guess you could say I'm changed. I do like to bring it on my brow bone as well. I do feel like this look could use some inner corner highlights, so I'm gonna apply it on the inner corner as well. And then onto the lip products. I'm gonna wipe off my lips and apply some lip liner because they don't have lip liner. And then we're gonna try out the lip products. Okay, I just realized I lost my brown lip liner the other day, so I have two NYX lip liners. One is called Burgundy and the other one is called Mahogany. And let me pick a lipstick first, actually. So I have the shades Pretty in Pink, Peach Please, and Nude Lala. I already swatched these on my Instagram, but it was such a while ago, I don't even remember. But I do remember that there was one in there that I was really excited to use. So this is what the colors look like. As you can see, very warm nudes. And I don't remember which one I like, but I do have to say they all look very much similar. But I'm going to try Peach Please. I'm going to line them a little bit more with some black eye pencil because I like it when my lip pencil is a little darker. So I'm just going very lightly, just like that. There we go. And then I'm going to apply the semi-matte lipstick in the shade Peach Please. This is very creamy though. This is what I expected from the foundation sticks. It's not as pigmented though. Or maybe it's just very close to my lip color. It feels very soft and hydrating, so I love that. Let me just swatch it on my wrist to actually see what the pigmentation looks like. Okay, this is what it looks like on my wrist. So the pigmentation is definitely there. I think it just looks very similar to my lip color. But I love this. I love the finish. I love the finish. Like, I literally love the finish. It feels so smooth and almost hydrating, actually. I was gonna say moisturizing, but it feels almost hydrating, and this is definitely something that you can easily reapply throughout the day because it's not matte. It won't get all, I don't know, crumbly and stuff like that. This is really nice. I love how it feels. It literally feels like a lip balm. I'm going to try the glosses on top. So there's two glosses, Pink About Me and Mauve Over. This is Pink About Me and this is Mauve Over, or Move Over, I guess. But I really want to try the light shade, so. But before I do, I'm just going to darken the outside of my lips a little more. And then I'm going to apply the shade Pink About Me as a lip gloss. I love to smell my glosses. I don't know if I'm weird. I wish there was a little more products coming out because this is very little product. This really reminds me of the smell. It really reminds me of the NYX Butter Gloss. But again, ooh, it's even sweet. This reminds me, I don't know, it takes me back to something in my childhood, or not childhood, like teenage years. I don't know what gloss that is, but it feels super soft, not sticky. Again, same as the lipstick, it feels very hydrating. The only thing is I wish that it had a bigger application brush and like more product coming out. But other than that, it looks amazing. Love this lip color. It's definitely a bit of me. As you guys know, I love my nudes. And just in general, I'm very happy with how the foundation turned out. My all-time favorite, the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, just ran out, as you can see. So this is saving me money. Also, it was getting a little bit too dark for me, and this is like the perfect shade. As you can see, it's going very well with my body. So I'm very happy. The finish, I'm actually very much obsessed with this look. And there we go. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Overall, my first impression of Mented products, they take it back to the basics and I love it. It is not a brand that gives you like all these vibrant, like green, yellow, bluish eyeshadows. It is very much simple but high quality. So I love this. I love the eyeshadow. I love the foundation. I literally love every single product that they sent me. Literally every product. The foundation, the finish, it feels super lightweight, which I love. And the lip products are very hydrating, not drying me out or drying out my lips, which is another plus. The blush, just like the eyeshadow, is a very much everyday type of blush. Very much soft pink and subtle, and I love it. And the everyday eyeshadow palette as well. Those are my colors. Like, that's my favorite type of colors. So if I would be traveling, I would definitely take all these products with me. They are like essentials, and I love that about them. And of course, it's a Black-owned brand, so gotta support your Black-owned businesses. And speaking of, actually, as you can see, the hair is giving. I started my own hair business called Purity Hair, so make sure to check it out because this is the hair for my collection. I've had this wig for almost a year, and I've reinstalled it almost every month. so it's still giving. That should tell you something about the quality. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. By the way, this video is not sponsored. They just sent me these gifted products, and they didn't even want me to create any content, but I genuinely wanted to try out their products and give you guys my thoughts, because it's been a while since I've done like a sit down makeup type of video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Lilian Tseggai, and follow my hair brand at Purity Hair UK on Instagram, and the website www.purityhair.co.uk to get your hands on this beautiful, beautiful hair. As you can see, this is an 18-inch lace front wig. If you want to see how I reinstalled this hair for the millionth time, I posted a video about it, so I'll link the video in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your endless support. I really appreciate you guys. God bless, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!